We have a bunch of stuff to go through here in today's video. Some gameplay is actually being leaked out for Black Ops Cold War's Season 2 Reloaded, the new Zombies map, some new weapons coming to the game very soon. So we'll talk about all of that in this video. Some other leaks as well about new weapons we could be seeing in Season 3 of Black Ops Cold War. We also have some new COD 2021 information. Could we see an MW2 multiplayer remaster this year if COD 2021 doesn't perform well? Could it be a similar situation to what we saw back with Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered? So a lot of good stuff to go through here. Before we get started, it's been a fun time being at 69k on the channel, but we're now in the final stretch to 70k. We're less than 100 subs away. So seriously guys, if you're new, be sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video as well. Let's start off here with a little COD 2021 info. Eurogamer tweets this out: this year's Call of Duty returns to World War II, and they give us some new info here. Modern Warzone also reports this game is codenamed Call of Duty World War II Vanguard, and reports the name will be changed in the future. While this may indeed be the case, Eurogamer understands that Activision's current plan is to stick with the Vanguard subtitle for the final version of the game. This is actually really interesting. I'm not too big of a fan of the Vanguard subtitle. Maybe it'll grow on me. It seems like for a title of a game, it does really seem like a spin-off. It doesn't seem like a main Call of Duty release. I guess if it is a sequel to World War II, they can't call it, Call of Duty World War II 2 or Call of Duty World War II Part 2, or you know what I mean? So I guess they have to have some type of name, but they could honestly just call it Call of Duty Vanguard and that's it, or Call of Duty and just another simple name. That would be pretty cool, a lot better to say and a lot more appealing than Call of Duty World War II Vanguard. Although it doesn't really matter what the game is called. It could have the longest title ever or the shortest title ever. It matters about how good the game actually is, the content in the game, and what we're actually getting to play. So that's just a little thing there. But they also go on to say, Modern Warzone reports the entire game takes place in an alternate timeline where 1945 wasn't the end of World War II, and it's set in the 1950s. Eurogamer understands this detail isn't quite right, and Vanguard has a traditional World War II setting. If you guys have seen any of my videos in the past, you see me talk about new Call of Duties, new information, leaks, or you know me in real life, you know I tend to be fairly optimistic about things. So even if it is just a traditional World War II setting, I'm still fine with that. I'm not gonna call it off and write it off as a bad game just because we're going back to World War II. I personally like history. I like World War II. I find it fascinating, so I don't mind going back to that setting and it being a traditional take on the war. But the whole alternate timeline thing in the 50s, what if World War II didn't end, sounded pretty cool, and it would have been probably one of the main selling points of a new World War II game. Anytime you say, oh, Call of Duty is going back to World War II, you could say, well, it's actually different this time because it's going to be an alternate timeline, a crazy fictional war with all different things happening that didn't happen in real life, and it would allow Sledgehammer to write a crazy new story. Like, that would have been super cool. But now they have to stick to what actually happened in World War II. They have to stick to, I guess, what happened in World War II, their game that they made in 2017, and I just don't know how far they could go with that in terms of the actual storyline in the campaign. The multiplayer could still be fun and different. Their third game mode could still be interesting, but I did like that alternate timeline storyline. So Eurogamer here is saying the opposite. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what we end up getting here. Tom Henderson says this: I'm kind of bummed out after Eurogamer's report. They have a really good track record, and I can't help but feel like Sledgehammer Games are going to need something absolutely revolutionary for the franchise to compete against Battlefield. Can Warzone continue to carry the franchise? So a bunch of things I want to go through here. I don't think the Call of Duty and Battlefield argument is really relevant anymore. Sure, Battlefield is a fun game, but even if Battlefield is good this year, Call of Duty is always one of the best-selling games, and usually if you're a Call of Duty fan, you're always going to play Call of Duty. There might be some people that say, you know what, I'm not buying COD 2021 and I'm buying Battlefield 6, but I don't think there's that many people like that. But what he's saying here is actually kind of true. I mean, Sledgehammer, if they're going with a traditional World War II Call of Duty game, they need to do something crazy to bring people over to their game, because again, people could just decide not to buy the game. And here's the thing with the MW2 multiplayer remaster situation. They found out from Infinite Warfare that, for one, people did not like that first reveal trailer, one of the most disliked videos in all of YouTube, and two, the pre-order numbers leading into Infinite Warfare were so insanely low that, they have to do something. They had to release Modern Warfare Remastered. If they hadn't released Modern Warfare Remastered, the sales for Infinite Warfare would have been so low. They would have really been screwed that year. So they really clutched up with that, and this year, if for some reason the pre-order numbers are really low, like the lowest since Infinite Warfare, and the reveal trailer is terrible, and the reception for the game is super bad, Activision is not going to be happy, and they're not going to miss an opportunity to make some money here. So you know what they're going to pull out? They're going to pull out MW2 Multiplayer Remastered. I mean, we have leaks. The game is finished. If there ever was a time to release this Multiplayer Remastered to the world, if Sledgehammer screws up with this year's Call of Duty, that would be the time. But that's just a theory for now. We'll talk about that more in the future. Some new announcements here from Treyarch. Triple Double Weekend is now live through 10 a.m. Pacific time Monday, including double XP, double weapon XP, and double battle pass XP. And we also got a new video preview here of a Golova multi-team drop into the biggest battles in Black Ops when Golova arrives next week, featuring the all-new 40-player Hardpoint. And a lot of people were saying like, wow, this is such a cool map, and I'm assuming they've never played Outbreak because this is already in Outbreak right now. So I guess a lot of people really don't know what this map is like. So if you're in multiplayer, this sounds pretty fun. 40-player Hardpoint for Golova definitely will be something interesting to check out. Let's go through here the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War leaks. Gameplay for the nighttime Sanatorium Outbreak map, but did leak out. So if you guys want to check out that gameplay, I obviously can't show it up on screen for copyright reasons. I'll leave a link to it down below. There's nothing too crazy in the gameplay here. It definitely looks really cool. The new objective wasn't showcased. This guy goes into the holdout for Sanatorium, but overall the map looks really good during the nighttime. I'm definitely glad they decided to take the nighttime route for this Fireteam map. You can't really see anything else in the gameplay. I don't know if there's other Easter eggs or features we just don't know about yet. Overall, the map though looks really cool. It does look bigger as well to the other Fireteam maps, and I guess you can go to Fireteam and test it out and see if it is bigger, but overall it's not going to make too much of a difference because you're only going to the objective point, and if it's bigger or smaller, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things here. Now, some other leaked gameplay that is surfacing for the game is the new XRG Sniper rifle gameplay. So we've talked about this before in the past. This is a sniper that we're going to be seeing very soon next week, the XRG 20mm. Here's the challenge. Using sniper rifles, earn 2 long shot medals in X different matches. We're also going to be seeing store bundles for this and the usual stuff that we get with a new weapon added to the game. And again, the link will be down below to check out the sniper here. The ADS does seem kind of crazy, so if you do want to be spoiled, you want to check out the gameplay, it seems kind of wild. Some other stuff here, Season 3 leaked weapons, although we could see this in Season 2 Reloaded. I feel like it's going to be Season 3. Nanakos tweets a bunch of stuff out about the ballistic knife coming to the game very soon, a baseball bat releasing as well. So these are kind of staples in these types of games, especially Treyarch games. We've seen a lot of these in the past, so it does make sense, especially the ballistic knife. I thought at some point this would be added to the game, so we're finally getting this Season 2 Reloaded, most likely in Season 3. Now, what else are we getting for Season 2 Reloaded? So big shout out to Revived Gamer, because he pointed this out to me in my live stream a couple of days ago. This is actually from a recent blog post where Treyarch said, in the meantime, there's lots going on in Season 2 of Black Ops Cold War and Warzone, including a new special weapon to unlock, new weapon blueprints and bundles in the store, as well as the continuation of fan favorite multiplayer maps. So we're gonna get a full roadmap on Monday and everything will be revealed. So we could just wait till Monday to see, you know, what we're getting in terms of remakes here. And I've talked about in the past the list of leaked remade maps that will be coming to Black Ops Cold War, and you could just assume that we would get at least one of them to the game, but we actually haven't seen anything officially confirmed for Season 2. We haven't actually seen any remakes so far, but you know that's unlike Activision, that's unlike Treyarch and Infinity Ward. We're gonna see at least one remake here, and in Season 2 earlier, they did say, you know, we will be getting the continuation of fan favorite multiplayer maps, the BO2 maps, the BO1 maps that we've talked about time and time again, jungle, firing range. We have, you know, the BO2 maps, slums, standoff, maybe hijacked. You know, let me know down below which one do you want to see, and Monday we'll know exactly what we're getting. But I just want to let you guys know, some people did think that we might not get any remakes this season. That would be so unlike Treyarch and so unlike Activision. We are of course gonna see a remake this season, and I didn't realize that they actually did already confirm it in a recent blog post for Season 2. So thank you again to Revived Gamer for pointing that out to me. That's pretty much it here for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know down below, what are you most excited for the next major update in Black Ops Cold War? Season 2 Reloaded might not be the biggest update we ever receive in this game, and to be fair, Season 2 in total length is only 55 days, so it is a shorter season, so I get why we would have a little less content. I just hope what they do give us is good and will hold us over to Season 3, where it seems like it's going to be a really big season. The new Warzone map, the Nuke event, obviously, potentially the Berlin DLC 2 map releasing, a bunch of other major stuff, the Outbreak main Easter egg quest. So maybe they're going to take a break for Season 2 Reloaded and bring us a ton of new content for Season 3. Leave a comment down below, Reloaded, if you watch the entire video. It is greatly appreciated. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.